Jesus Christ. I was not expecting this, so I was a little bit like late to the party here. To be honest with you, like I didn't think I was going to be doing this today because I thought that it would be another load of shit. And it's really hard for me to do these like right in the middle of having to do everything else. But here we are. And the reason why I'm here is because probably one of the most requested VSUs, I guess in this case, ever. Uh, and one that a lot of people have been waiting on for a long time just dropped on this deal. So I'm going to have to like give Vinegar Syndrome credit where credit is due because if you haven't already noticed, um, like the big release today was this beauty right here, Mac and Me. And listen, I'm just going to be straight up. That looks incredible. Like that cover pretty much encapsulates everything that's hilarious about that movie. Now keep in mind, Mac and Me is an awful movie. Like it always has been an awful movie. It mostly gained notoriety because of one particular scene that kept being shown over and over again um, on Conan, and that Paul Rudd would kind of bring on there. It's a huge piece of trash movie, but it is funny in certain scenes. Like, and I'm I think it's unintentionally funny in several scenes throughout it. So let's go through this because this is really the only thing worth going through on this sale. Um, here's kind of the cover, the inner the inner. Come on, man! Like, I mean, nobody is more critical at this stage in the game of Vinegar Syndrome than me. But come on, you got to give them credit for this. Like, look at this, and look at and even more so, look at the back. Oh man, God bless them. Every now and then, they do something Vinegar Syndrome. And this is I don't care what you say about the quality of this release. Because like I said, it's not a good release, but this is some shit that Vinegar Syndrome would do. This is 100% something that they would do. So, oh, God bless them for this. Um, yeah. So let's see what they got on the actual disc itself. It's 2 disc set, 4K, which is insane that I'm even saying that. From the original 35 millimeter camera, there's a new commentary track with the co-writer director Stuart Raffle and Jim Branscombe of Cinematic Void. Brand new commentary track with film historians Wayne Byrne and Paul Farron, because you got to have some film historians on there that don't really know what they're doing. Strange Adventure, a brand new interview with co-writer director Stuart Raffle. Balance, a brand new featurette with the cinematographer. Alien Puppeteer, new interviews with the alien designers. Down Memory Lane, a brand new interview with actress Christine Ebersole. Down to Earth, an archival interview with songwriter Allie Willis, and a bunch of other stuff, including like a 40-page book with essays on Mac and Me. This is where we're at, ladies and gentlemen, in the physical media world now. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, listen. You say whatever you want to about the film, like I said, but the bottom line is this will sell out within. I will give it with 10,000. I give it a week. Um, it'll sell out within a week. So if you want to get this, I think the keep either had 8 or 10,000, and it sold out within 3 days. This will sell out within a week. I 100% guarantee that. Yeah, this is one that, like, whether you like it, hate it, whatever you think about it, there's a ton of people that are going to buy this. There's a ton of people that have been waiting on this. You can believe whatever you want, it will sell out. I promise you. All right. Let's go to the deals part. And I was looking at this earlier and I was like, this is a bunch of bullshit. And it is. So for the regular daily deals, you've got the Punkumentary, Disco Boy. This looks like a lot of like partner label stuff. Guest House Paradiso. Nobody cared about that before. Nobody cares about Goodbye 20th Century. Interrogation. Lost Prophet. Night Caller from Dark Star. Sorry. Some sort of other bullshit. SEPA shelf divider. There's a shelf divider section for like labels. Yellow Veil Picture, Sweet Lonely Girl, The Birds 2, The Horrible Dr. Hitchcock. They're trying to give away this stuff. The Untold Story 2, which is actually probably the only one on here that's worth anything to me. And The Cellar, which might be the other exception too. So yeah, that's it for that. And then I was looking at this. So apparently whatever the hell like GOOP is, that's the same shit from yesterday, as far as I can tell. They didn't change anything. So great. If you saw the show yesterday, you know what these deals are. A couple of them are sold out. I don't know if I'm just missing something with this, but no, it didn't change unless. So maybe that's just, they're just like, Jesus Christ, we got to get rid of these titles. So we got to do something here. Yeah. So, yeah, let's see. I'm sure that there's a lot of excitement amongst the chat. So let's go ahead and get to the excitement. Movie Junkie John says, let's get our assholes puckering ready for some Battlefield Earth VSU or something else. This was before the drop. And then Alan Man says, nice Mac and Me release. Never seen mac and cheese. Daily deals suck. Mac and Me is trash. Terrible. Vinegar Syndrome subscribers are the biggest suckers. Damn, bulls. It's definitely a great cover. I wouldn't pay 50 cents for Mac and Me. Vinegar Syndrome has become a... Listen, I never thought I would say this, but you guys are overly negative about this. Like, you've got to have some optimism, some positivity in here today. Yeah, Untold Stories 2. We just talked about that. Mac and Me will sell out. It absolutely will. Imagine, this is killer. Imagine claiming to be a historian for Mac and Me. Yeah. There's people that will stand in line to be able to do that, I promise. Yeah, I 100% think it will sell out, and quickly. Paul Ruddit. CK says this is the best looking VSU they've ever done artwork wise. 100%. Beyond 72 says Vinegar Syndrome could keep this. What if they have the script for Mac 2, the sequel promised? Yeah. Mayor says the GOOP is supposed to be the same items for the entire week. Well, that sucks because those are not very good items. Yeah, get into it. With Jason Hook says, I'm a Mac and Me guy. I can't lie. Rambo says, this is great, and I'm really enjoying this drop. Rambo is indeed buying the Rambo books. He said so in the Discord, which you can join by going over to Deadpin on Patreon and just paying $1 a month. But in that Discord, he said he's buying all 3 of those in the set. or two of them in the set. And he's really going to enjoy reading those. Vinegar Syndrome is more merch now than movies. Who do they think they are? A24. I don't know. I don't ever pay attention to their merch. I don't think many people do either, unless it's that little light up thing that everybody has now. Like everybody thought that was killer for about a week. Let's see. I don't think they added anything else though. I think probably the partner labels and everything else will be the same. Yeah. Probably didn't add any more merchandise, I'm sure. So yeah, really the only reason that this was here was just for the daily deals and then for Mac and me. Um let's see. Will Rambo rip the headband in half on the stream? Yes. What is that site exclusive? I don't know what site exclusive is there. Why the hell would they have site exclusives? Is it because that they are busy like trying to get everybody else to take their shit down? Oh, I see. An evening with Rodney Ascher, strictly limited to 1,000, which is 1,000 more of these than you need. What the fuck even would this be? It says from the director of Room 237, A Glitch in the Matrix and the Nightmare, what drives your obsessions? What are your deepest, darkest fears? How far would you go to get Doris Wishman to direct a music video for your band? Deck Analog is proud to present an evening with Rodney Ascher, a one-of-a-kind cinematic supercut of original work, found footage, remixes, and music videos, which is limited to that. It doesn't tell you anything, and I'm not watching the trailer. It if you can't do any better than that with the actual like presentation, then I'm not going to fuck with you. Yeah. So on the daily deal sections, anybody buying anything before I get off here? Because I ain't staying on here for no 30 minutes for just one title. Rambo says too that the Rambo book covers are amazing. He's really like pleased with the new designs. Nuki is next. He does it all for the Nuki. What? The Nuki. I can't believe these lunatics put up macking me on for. Oh, I can 100% believe it. Nobody knows. Nobody should know. At least I'm saving money for the Severance sale. Yep. The Horrible Dr. Hitchcock. Yeah. Oh, that's on one of the daily deals. Gothic British horror. I'll give you my recommendation for today, I guess, on the daily deals. I recommend that you probably save you damn money. I mean, honestly, the Untold Story 2 is not as good as the first one by a mile, but it's still like enjoyable to me because I like Cat 3 stuff. It's a completely different kind of take, but it's got some really, really disturbing shit in it as well. And then The Sailor. Kevin Tenney. I got to give props to Kevin Tenney. Not a great movie. Even he would say it's not one of his best, but like it's also $13.99. So those are my recommendations. If anybody looking at any of that stuff, Birds too. No, I actually got Cobra on 4K from Arrow. This is just the check disc. And I've watched it. I don't know how many times I've watched it now. I can't wait to do that review. That is, even though people love that movie, I still think it's underrated. That movie is highly underrated as an action film to this day. Oh man, there's people that spend twice that and just don't post about it on a regular basis. Yep. Credit card debt is the new wave of the future with physical media. And then you can do 85 videos about your credit card debt, which will help make you some money to pay off your credit card debt. But unfortunately, you'll then spend that money on more physical media that will then create more credit card debt for you. It's a vicious cycle. But I am Uncle Bill. I'm getting the fuck off here because there's only so much you can say about Mac and me. Let's face it. But if you haven't checked us out, check us out at deadpit.com, Into the Dead Pit. We've got YouTube stuff. We got fucking stuff on Instagram. I think the next show we're doing is on the 3rd, if you want to check that show out. And then we've always got the Sunday Summer Slashback series that is every Sunday with 2 slasher films. So check that out as well. But I'm getting out of here. You guys have fun.
I want all these people to click everything they're supposed to click.
You haven't been liking them, you haven't been subscribing to them, you haven't clicked the bell or notification or anything like that.
Folks, why don't you click the like button?
Do you hate us? Do you not want to see us succeed?
Why don't you click the heart button?
Is this something that you have against our particular show?
Why don't you subscribe?
You should click on one of them buttons right now if you want us to continue to breathe greatness into your life.
There's all kinds of wonderful shirts over at shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts. On TeePublic, there are others, but they all suck. You can get some Dead Pit radio shirts. You can get Last Out on the Left. The Hills Have Eyes. Texas Chainsaw. Oh, wait, you can't say Texas Chainsaw. All kinds of shirts, folks. You're gonna love them. Shop.deadpit.com.
Special thanks goes out to our supporters on Patreon. You know what kind of stuff you can get on Patreon, Uncle Bill, starting at only $1 a month?
What's that?
Access to every Dead Pit show since 2005. We got almost 200 fan commentaries that we've done over the decades.
Here's what other fucking Patreons do. They're like, hey, give us money and then we'll let you see a video early that we're going to release like a fucking week from now, and then that's all we're going to give you. Meanwhile, we have a literal jukebox full of songs, thousands of reviews. I don't even know how many shows are up on there now that we've done over the years.
Hundreds of thousands.
You need to figure this out now and subscribe to us on Patreon and YouTube and Instagram and help us to 1 million. The road to 1 million subscribers starts today.
So Dead Pit on Patreon.com. Join today. Tiers start at only $1, but I'd recommend